YouTube obviously must just be drunk at the headquarters. Alright, so what's going on, guys? DGC back here with another video. I'm sure by now you've already seen all the big YouTubers in our area of YouTube, so to speak, the gaming area, make videos on this and how it's going to affect everybody. And so essentially you need to have at least 1,000 subs and get 4,000 hours in a fiscal year worth of viewing time. I don't even know how you check how much viewing time you get or how much I've had since I started. I highly doubt it's 4,000 hours. You know, I can put it to you this way: I've had almost 100,000 views on my channel itself. I do know that. I don't know if that's good for somebody with 420 subs. I would assume that's decent, but I don't really know how all that works. I'm not going to pretend like I do. I just got out of the shower, tried to hurry up and make this video. You know, all the thoughts were still fresh in my head. It's really discouraging and disheartening and kind of hurtful that YouTube just doesn't give a fuck about any of the people. So with all that being said, I never did this to make money. I truly didn't. I obviously, you know, I do it for the fun of it. I really do. I love sharing my experiences of my Super Nintendo that I had as a child, and I love sharing my experiences of, you know, Nintendo 64, never having that as a kid, but always, you know, going over to friends' houses and playing that, or finally getting that GameCube when, you know, my parents finally caved and bought it for me, and then, you know, the rest is history. Now it's my favorite system, and then after that I had to have every other system, and now I make YouTube videos. You know, it's just, it's crazy that they just really don't care. They really don't. And, you know, I watched, you know, I follow a lot of the big people on YouTube. You know, I'm not going to name drop anybody because, frankly, I don't need to. You know who I'm referring to. You know, they all commented on it, and this, that, and the third, and, you know, every little group on YouTube has their little clique and this and that, and they're going to obviously want to help out their homies, and that's cool. I respect that. You know, I truly do. And not everybody can help everybody's channel grow, but chances are, if you're watching this video, you're in our little group, in our little niche group that we've carved out in YouTube. I really don't feel like there is another group like ours in YouTube. You know, where there's, I don't know, there's probably 50 or 60 of us strong now, and we're all friends. We all text, play Xbox Live with each other, watch each other's pickup videos, and, you know, we encourage each other. Like, I've been talking with Mur a lot through text, and, you know, me and him are trying to figure out some ways to get our little community to grow. And, you know, I talk with my modder a lot, and actually the video that was supposed to be in place of this, he actually told me to pull it, and it wouldn't have been a good idea to put the video out. And that's cool. That's you know what this is all about: making friends, having fun, learning things about games you didn't know. You know, just, I don't know, finding a new rare controller variant that you didn't know about, learning about, you know, the origins of Puyo Puyo Tetris, or just all sorts of random things that you can learn from the gaming community and other friends, you know, you can make from it, or trade deals you can get going on it, or, you know, if you're lucky enough, you can find a modder on YouTube and then become friends with him. You know, or meat fans, and then they tell you about tri-state swap meets. And, you know, YouTube for me has been very fun. I don't have a lot of subs, and it does suck, but in a weird way, I'm kind of blessed with the fact that I've somehow managed to get into the little crew of guys that we have. It really is cool that we have our little thing going, and, you know, every Tuesday, you know, MC Merle stream, and then Monday nights usually CM Retro streams. You know, Ty White used to stream a while ago, and, you know, it's cool to get into the comments, and I don't really jump into I mean, I'll jump into the chats in the stream. I don't really ever jump into their streams. But it's cool because then we'll all get in there. We're all saying hi to each other. We're all, just talking away in the chat, and people will jump into their streams, and Captain Retro does podcasts now, and our little community just needs to help each other out. That's really what it comes down to at the end of the day. And if any of you guys have any ideas on how we can all do that, they have YouTube, and this is speculation on my part. This next part, YouTube hasn't said that this is going to affect the SEO, meaning the search, enter, whatever. I'll put it in the video with whatever it means, but I know it's a big deal, and that's how you actually get clicks on your channel, is from depending on how you tag your videos, how you title your videos, how long people watch it, how long it takes them to hit the like button, how long, if it's a subscriber, if it's not a subscriber. There's a lot of things that go into seeing your channel grow, and I'm not going to pretend like I know anything about it, because I truly don't. I've done research on SEO and tagging videos, and how to properly, how to do it in a non-clickbaity way, how to title your stuff, and then how to do it in a clickbaity way, and then how to make your thumbnails clickbaity, and how to make them not clickbaity. So here, this is kind of something I wanted to touch on, or it was something that I touched on in the video that this is replacing. It was really kind of a down, bummer, depressing video about, how I've been feeling about the YouTube and channel, and how it's just not growing. And it's not even like I'm trying to get to a large number. My goal for 2017 was to get to 500. My goal for 2018 was to get to 1,000. And then once I got to 1,000, that was good enough for me. It really, truly was, and will be. Because I figured at that point in time, once I've, reached 1,000, I'll have made some friends, I'll have learned some things, I'll have made some trades, and I'll have established myself in the gaming community in my own right. And that's what I've always wanted. I feel as if I have a lot of knowledge and experiences that I can share that, maybe other people just don't know. And, that's kind of something I've always brought to the table. I truly have been collecting since before it was cool. I'm 28 years old, and it just sucks the way that the YouTube community has, just the way that it's gone, and like I should have gotten into it sooner. And yes, everybody says that, but I feel like if I had gotten into it around maybe 2010 to 12, that was kind of the time to get in on it, and actually have a decent following by this point. I was actually talking to another YouTuber who has 70 plus subscribers on Twitter, and just briefly, it was like one tweet and then another one about subs and this and that, and he was stating that he started in 2008, he didn't get his first paycheck till 2013, and forget exactly how he worded it, but basically his first 80 videos he had less than 100 subs. I couldn't even imagine that, because within the first 5 videos I had like 150, so I guess in a weird way I kind of did spike at the beginning, and then my channel just was like, and then it just kind of planed out, and it was like, and that's kind of how the YouTube channel has been growing. Basically I'll get 2, and then I'll lose 1, then I'll get 3, then I'll lose 2, then I'll lose 3, then I'll gain 4, and then I'll lose 10, and then that's just kind of how it goes. And like, for me, I want to know what I can do to make the channel better. I really do. Whether you want to see more collection videos, which I actually have one sitting on the table right there getting ready to be filmed as soon as this is over. It's one that actually aired once already for about 10 minutes, and then I pulled that. So that was actually the first video that got pulled, and then the second one is the one this is replacing. So for anybody that saw the PS Vita collection a long time ago, good luck on you, but now you gotta watch it again. But yeah, so collection videos, I want to get into doing reviews, and that was something that was in the video that this replaced. I've been reaching out to developers, indie developers, just trying to get digital codes to play their games and review them, and I wasn't just reaching out to every developer to get codes. I was reaching out to games that I actually was interested in, still am. And essentially, in a nice way, they would say, something along the lines of, "Thank you for reaching out to us, but you're just not big enough, and you need to have more subscribers, or you need to have, this, that, or the third to get a review code from us." And then I was speaking with a friend of mine that I just made on Twitter about, the way the YouTube works and this and that. And essentially, the whole thing is just rigged from the get-go. It kind of is. You basically just have to know how the SEO works, tagging, titles, and you have to network, and I'm cool with that. Obviously, I've made a lot of friends who are my network. But I guess basically to bring into the last point that I kind of wanted to talk about, and I know this video is kind of all over the place, but really what we need to do in 2018, anybody that's in the little crew of guys we've got, we just need to all stick together. We need to shout each other out and share our videos around anywhere you can, anywhere possible. I firmly kind of think that Twitter is a good tool that a lot of other YouTubers don't use, and they should. Just since I've been using it over the last week or two, I've already gained about 15 subscribers, which is phenomenal. That's more than I've gotten in a month, the last 6 months, in that month span. And that was basically all in the last 2 days due to my new friend that I made on Twitter, who has 2,500 or 3,000 followers, so that's a lot for Twitter or anywhere, and I'm very grateful for it. He has probably one of the best collections I've ever seen. He basically just posts a picture on YouTube or on Twitter, and eventually he's going to put one, make a channel for YouTube, and I'm actually very excited for him to do that one day. But yeah, I think we all just need to stick together, band together, come up with a plan, and then we can all get past 1,000 subscribers. We really can. It is possible. The 4,000 hour thing, that's something that's got me questioning how many that actually is. With that being said, guys, if you want to see different stuff from me, leave a comment down below on what you want to see, reviews, collections, just me rambling about stuff. Do you want me to do a podcast? That's kind of an idea I've been throwing around. I don't really know who I want. I mean, I have one person already picked out and spoke with him about doing it, but I need to find a few more people to do it. And that would be either weekly or bi-weekly, probably on a Saturday night, which doesn't really sound too entertaining to do on a Saturday night, but it in its own right would be fun to do. So just kind of something I'm farting around with. It really sucks that, and let's be honest, all of this is happening because of Logan Paul and his Suicide Forest thing that he decided to do. It's just crazy that with the big dogs like him, with 15 million, affect the people that have 425 subscribers, meaning me. It's just, from YouTube's perspective, I understand it, that they don't want Joe Schmo putting out Mario dubstep music and profiting from it while Nintendo gets pissed off at YouTube. And then on the other hand, I understand it from my perspective that I want to grow my channel, learn the SEO, the tag system, and this and that, but it just doesn't seem possible, and it's really seeming like a farther and farther and farther and farther reaching goal to get to the 1,000 goal that I wanted to. And then once I get to the 1,000, then I'll make a new goal that I want to reach. And my current goal for 2018 is still to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. Is that possible? I'd like to think so. I mean, that's only 675, which is a large number. It really is. I've always been told that the first 100's hard, and then the first 500 is difficult, and then the first 1,000 is difficult. It's like giving up smoking. The first day is difficult, and the third day is difficult, and the first week is difficult, but then once you get past that, you're good. But yeah, it's just it's very. I've seen YouTubers rise and fall. There are people in our little crew who just straight up stopped making videos and they just fucking disappeared. And that's not going to be me. I'm not going to stop. I enjoy this. I've made too many friends, too many fun memories out of doing this stuff for me to just up and right stop. I probably won't ever stop. If YouTube keeps going the way that it's going, I'll just jump to a different platform, whether it be Twitch, Vimeo, whatever. There's going to be another platform that eventually comes out. There will be. If YouTube keeps making all these decisions, they're just no small content creators are going to bother. And you know, if I'm not making content on YouTube and all my friends leave, I have no fucking reason to watch YouTube. All those other bigger gaming YouTube channels, there are a few that I would come back and watch. GameSack, you know, Classic Game Room Undertow, you know, those channels, I'd probably come back and watch them. But other than that, the other, you know, gaming channels, they're all good. I have nothing against them, but you know, there's just not a lot keeping me here. If all my friends leave YouTube, I just wouldn't really watch it. So I'm wondering if there is another platform out there for us to get on. I really am. Or do we just try to band together and, you know, grow our own little network? I really feel like that's something that we should try to do. Like, I've got 425 subscribers. Some of my friends have far less. So what can I do to grow their channel? You know, as a friend, what can I do to help you, to boost your channel? And that's kind of the way we need to look at it. So with that being said, anybody that has less than me, you know, let's plan a collab, man. Let's you know, you want to do, I don't know, BRUDA Showdown with me like I did with Jiggly. I mean, that had nothing to do with subscribers. That was just purely fun that we did that. But you know, if you want to do some kind of videos with me and help, you know, hopefully it might boost your channel, or it'll just be fun to do for the most part. I don't really care, but you know, I want to, in 2018, I A, want to make it to 1,000. B, I want to diversify the kind of content that I make. Pickup videos are cool, they're fun. I've got an entire bin right here of stuff for 4 different videos, because there were, yeah, and then I've got the Vita collection getting ready to be shot, Saturn videos still in editing, GameCube videos never even got started yet. I mean, I have a script for it. Occasionally I do write scripts for my videos, and that's kind of something that I need to start doing more often in 2018, just because the videos would be more professional and well written, and you know, hopefully it would get people to click the subscribe button, the like button, or the dislike button. If you don't like the video, that's fine too, because at the end of the day, even if you hit the dislike button, it still helps the video. You know, I just kind of have been feeling so bummy lately about the channel, and that was what was in the video that this replaced. It was pickups, and then at the latter half of the video, it was like a 40-minute video of just me feeling real bummy and depressed about the channel. And I couldn't, after he said not to, and then I rewatched it, I couldn't put it out. It was just not a good video. It's just crazy to me to watch all this stuff unfold because of Suicide Forest, and the only reason he put that video out was to push his limits, to push YouTube's limits, to see where, you know, it could go, and blah 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 blah. But if any of this made sense to you, or it was heartfelt, and you have any opinions on this, and you have any opinions on how we could get our channels to grow, please leave a comment, please text me, please message me. I want all of us to grow in 2018, I truly do, every single one of us. You know, that's the dream, to just grow the channel, have a bigger audience, a bigger reach, and yeah, that's just kind of how, those are all my opinions about that. Hopefully that's not super rambly, hopefully some of that made sense. This is just my opinion, so this is probably a long enough video as it is, so as always, peace out for now, guys. Until next time.
Come here, you mother...